Hi Aries, welcome to your monthly. This is February 2019. And well, let's start reminding you guys that these are general readings good for your monthly. They're good for your moon signs and sign and rising sign. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just came from vacations for 1 week and I really needed to re-energize, and okay, I'm a little bit goofy a bit. So anyway, so for you, my Aries, let's start with a little bit of astrology. And why I talk about astrology is, hey, all the cards are influenced by astrology and planets, right? So let's talk about that. So for you guys, on February 3rd, we have Venus entering Capricorn. Is going to be in the 10th house. And it's great because that light is going to be on your reputation. And Venus is going to help you to bring maybe someone who give you good reviews about your job. It can happen because Venus is pleasure and commodities. So you're going to feel more comfortable probably at work, right? For some of you. We have a new moon on February 4th in your 11th house, which is great because it has to be with networking, social networking with your friendships and the way you make connections to make money. So make your intention that day and say, well, you know what? I think I have negative people in my life. What I'm going to do? Let's get new ones. That is the new moon intention, okay, that you should be looking at because it's your 11th house. So look around. Who is negative? Who's, giving you something good in your life? And who is giving you something negative? Get rid of the negative. Now, February 10th, Mercury entered Pisces. Is in your 12th house. 12th house of relaxation and healing and dreaming. Follow your intuitions this month. I have to say that, Aries, follow your intuition and pay attention to your dreams. Also, it has to be with interest in the esoteric and metaphysical. So with Mercury, planet of learning, you might want to learn that, or you might probably talk about it if you are in that meeting. February 14, Mars enters Taurus in your second house. Money, financial, has to be with your savings, personal accounts, and you might have help from outside, but Mars is telling you need to act upon those areas, finances and savings. So act upon it, make negotiations, new deals, act in it. Don't lay back and don't start making, taking actions in terms to going to the bank, how I'm going to save this, how I make a deal, and all that stuff. It also has to be with family inheritance, money matters of family. So you might want to take actions in terms to that, how, the money matters in the family is working right now. So February 19, full moon in Virgo. Full moon has to be with closure, of something and then initiation of something else, a new cycle. So this is in your 6th house, which has to be with your work and health. So you might want to start making changes, ending certain vicious cycles of health, like something that it just bothers you. Maybe medicine, maybe maybe you want to stop using medications and start something more organic, or work out more, or be more interested in diet and all that stuff. So anyway, there's new changes there. So something that you need to leave behind and start something new with the full moon. The full moon usually, is new cycle. So anyway, so let's look at this, your reading. And yes, they are laid down here because I have my Spanish channel, which I already shuffle it and put them, and I translate in this channel. So if you want to go to my other channel which is in Spanish, and if you are bilingual, you're totally invited to it too. It's CC Spiritual Guidance. So let's start with your reading. The base of the foundation of this reading is the Empress reverse. In Aries, this is telling me, okay, you guys are having issues and troubles to, one, express your feelings. You're having trouble expressing your feelings of what you really want in a relationship, or how you want this relationship to move to. And there's a big issue, because if you can't express your feelings, I mean, I don't think things can work out in the relationship, in any relationship, no matter if it's just love, but relationship with friends, family, etc. And the Empress in reverse also has to be with not being able to initiate new ideas and new things. It's like is having an impact on your in your life, like in your relationship. It's like a disconnection here in terms to your feelings. Is there's a disconnection in here. So the Mother of Pentacles as a recent past, the Mother of Pentacles is just saying, especially with the daughter wands next to it as a focus card in the month, it's just saying, you know what, someone is more focused on the material, one, and two, someone is being a little superficial here. Maybe either you or your partner saying, you know what, we have an issues of our financial security. Someone wants the partner to start a new job, but I see those type of things here, right? Like, or someone just feeling like, you know what, it's just this relationship is just not, I don't see any security, or being a bit materialistic in a way. Either you feel that way or your partner is feeling that way with you. But definitely an obstacle here is about having happiness, because the sun is pure happiness, and and feeling that child inside and coming out, and I think all of that, it's not here. It's very much a challenge for you. Now, the thing that I have to say that is good but is not good is the look at this, Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a victorious card. It means what you were expecting, you can get it. Meaning, okay, you want to win, you want to be appreciated, you want to get the rewards, but you know what, you're gonna get it. But then when I said, well, this is weird, like, why are we going from someone just being, being very materialistic, superficial, to winning? Well, because the external influence is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is a no true winning card. Because there's someone who are doing all this for, for their own pleasure, I would say. They're hurting others purposely, I would say, and at the same time they just want to win the battle. So I feel like the person wanted to impose something on the other person. It's kind of winning here at the end. And yes, if it's you, yeah, you feel like you're leaving behind a bit, those responsibilities you probably has been put into that feeling of responsibilities, and you feeling, all this matters with problems with finances. But not only finances, but just you wanting to be secure with someone, or feeling that that person needs to be financially secure. And it's not a true winning, because after a while it will give you remorse. You feel remorseful at the end. It's either you or your partner. And by saying this is not being able to express the feelings to get at this. It's just saying, like, someone is not expressing the feeling, the other one is taking advantage of it, and just doing the things, and then, okay, I'm gonna win this, and I win. But it's not a true winning. Just letting you know, there's not a true winning. So now let's talk about a little bit more that I want to talk about here for my lonely ones. So for my lonely ones, what I see here, well, let's talk about this really quick. You guys, okay, there's two things. First of all, if you're completely lonely, there's a problem here about you trying to get what you want all the time. I think you're forgetting to not only look for your commodity, how you feel with someone, but how the other person feels. Because we have the whip card, which it has to be with discussions here. And I see two people, you and the other person, whoever you've been with, or you always find, or you will be, you're trying to, discuss something that can open the doors for you, but at the same time can close the doors with this key. So if you're only looking for something very superficial, and look for a long-term, you know, stability and whatever, it's affected for your decisions. And the decisions has to be much with what you talk, how you express the things that you say to people. All right, because this is not the whip. I mean, some of you can be wanting to get very sexual in a way and just get that, but at the same time it's just not working. So maybe you always trying to find a way you can win something and whoever you've been with the Five of Swords, and that is kind of like affecting you, and that affected decisions, affecting and cutting and dropping whatever is any decision that the other person with you will want to be with you or not. Like, how can I say, like, if you're having trouble to find someone to say yes, maybe because they at the end say, you know what, it's only about you and this person is a bit superficial, or it's all the way around. You find these people who, you know, you decide to cut them off because the only thing they want is superficiality and they don't see you as a person. So anyway, you'll see what is resonating with you or not. But being superficial is not good neither. Just saying. And when it comes to your work life, we have the snake, we have the crossroad, we have the sword, I mean the cross, we have the messenger, we have the bouquet, and we have the tower here. And this is not the tower, this is Lenormand. But what I see here at the beginning, I was like, whoa, like I thought it was something, you know, going on, but then I got more cards. And what I see here is that you're going to be very, very much tempted to make decisions at work that are kind of like faded. Why I'm saying kind of faded, because when it comes to your bosses and whoever you're working for, because it's an institution here, they kind of like giving you a good review, I would say. Just like the astrology thing. Like, I just relate this, and this is true. It's true. It's just I see it with Venus in your 10th house. Because I see the bouquet. The bouquet means compliments. Maybe your boss or someone at work, especially when it comes to authority, because in the 10th house Venus, is kind of like helping you. Venus represents to a woman, by the way, just, you know. So could be your boss is a woman, but for me, more is related to Venus also. So this kind of like review that you might get, a good compliment about, is going to probably cut the attention of moving on to another department, or someone might think about helping you to move to another department, or some of you want to just be tempted to quit the job because you find something better. That's what I see. But it's something that is good at the end, and it's fate, it's something to happen. Okay, so, and your total message here, your catalyst card is the Six of it's the Six of Pentacles, and this is a reminder of you saying, you know, you guys have to be in balance, one, and you guys have to give as much as you receive, because that's what this means. If you've been in a relationship where it could be totally true that it's more one-sided relationship, it's something that is not fully making you happy. It's an obstacle for you. Even when it comes to work or whatever, any type of relationship, it's about giving, you know, taking and giving, same, equally, giving and taking. And that's the message for you. So what it means exactly, I don't know your situation, but that's what it means. It means, you know, just be good. Give and take at the same, you know, equally. Because I see the Five of Swords here, and it's saying, you know, someone is being very superficial here. Someone is being materialistic in a way. So, and the other person is probably not even able to express their feelings, or having trouble to express their feelings, and what the other person does, oh, let me take advantage of it. So either you're the one taking advantage or the other person's taking advantage of you. Just remember, it's equal giving and taking in a relationship. And I'm not telling you what to do, but just saying, reminding you this, and this is what you need to remember. In a relationship, is always about giving and taking equally. It's not about one-sided relationship, okay? So anyway, guys, hopefully I help you in any way. And don't forget to please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Give me a like, share this video, and when you share it, it helps me to help other people, so you help others too with this guidance. And don't forget to comment. And by the way, also in the description of this video, I'm going to leave the link if you want to follow me on my social media. And also, if you like my shirt, I just opened a new store. Not a new store, I just opened a store. It's called HealingSoulbright, and you can just go ahead and look at the link. And what I did was put this nice I want to show you nice messages, and well, it's called Karma Life Lessons. My, how can I say, my collection is called Karma Life Lessons. So I put messages which is about my experience and your experiences and what we learned. Okay, so if you like it, what it says here in this shirt, which is so true. When I wrote it, I was like, this is so true, like it just happened to me. And it's a reminder for me too. Every time I look at this shirt, it's like, okay, I don't want to fall in one of these lines again. I need to learn, right, to move on in life. So anyway, if you like it, you can go in the description below and link, and just check out my store. And if you like it, you buy it. And remember, whatever you do, if you buy or not, I mean it's up to you, but if you buy, it helps me to continue bringing you this guidance. Okay, anyway, much love, much light, and I see you in the next video. Ciao.